Okay, good morning class. So welcome to our Mathematics 6. So our lesson is fractions. But before we proceed to our discussion, so let's watch first this video. Okay, so we will sing this part. So it goes like this. The numerator is the part, the denominator is the whole, and fractions are parts of a whole. Okay, did you get it? Just type. Okay, so just type your answers in the chat box. Okay po? Okay, so are you ready?
Yes po.
Yes, okay. So kakantayin natin yung part na ito ng video. Okay.
There were 5 pieces in one whole pie. The denominator of the whole pie was 5. The numerator of my part was 3, as 3/5 of the pie was for me. My mom made the apple pie out of Granny Smith's. She asked me if I liked it. I said, I plead the
Okay,
fifth.
let's sing.
The numerator is the part, the denominator is the whole, and fractions are parts of a whole.
3 birds were on a telephone pole. The denominator 3 was the group as a whole. The numerator 2 out of the thirds described the 2/3 that were bluebirds. The numerator 2 described how many were blue. Something fell on my head. It was bird poo.
Okay, let's sing.
The numerator is the part, the denominator is the whole, and fractions are parts of a whole.
I took 4 shots on the goal. 3 went in, but 1 hit the pole. The denominator was all 4 shots. The numerator was the 3 goals I got. Other teams were hurt and taking a toll. Got 3 points on my shots and 1 Olympic goal.
The numerator is the part, the denominator is the whole, and fractions are parts of a whole. A number line is every fraction between 0 and 1. Right in the middle is 1/2, a fourth is half of that. A fraction's parts you realize have to be the same size.
Hey, we're late for the game.
Hate to leave you guys.
Visit numerator.
Okay. So the video is all about fraction. So when we say class fraction, that represents a part of a whole, or more generally, any number of equal parts. So we have the numerator, which is the top number, and then the denominator, which is the bottom number. So always remember the part that we sing. So the numerator is the part, the denominator is the whole, and fractions are parts of a whole. So don't forget that part. Okay. Okay, so these are examples of fractions. So we have 55 over 60, 11 over 12, 1 and 1/2, 1/12, 1/8, and then 1 and 2/10. So these are some of the examples of fractions. Okay, so why do we need fractions? So let's consider the following scenario. So can you finish a whole cake? So anyone who can finish a whole cake? No. Okay, so if not, so we cannot finish a whole cake because too much cake will kill you. Okay? Because it's very sweet. So lahat ng sobra ay masama. So if we cannot finish a whole cake, so how many cakes did you eat or did we eat? So the answer is not 1, and the answer is not also 0. So that's why we need another kind of number, which is fractions. Okay. So, let's review the different types of fractions. So, alam ko na na-discuss na ito nung last grade nyo. So, let's review. Baka nakalimutan na. So, we have proper fractions. So, when we say proper fractions, numerator is less than the
Denominator.
denominator. Can you give me an examples of proper fractions? So, type your answers in the chat box. Proper fraction. So, numerator is less than the denominator. Anyone who can type their answer. Okay, very good. Ren, 1/2 is an example of proper fractions. So, 2/4, 2/6. So, very good. For the improper fraction, so, kabaliktaran siya ng proper fraction. So, numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. So, give me an example. Yes, very good. So, improper fractions. Okay, very good. Angelo Mitch, 6/5. So, that is an example of improper fraction. So, we can change improper fraction to mixed number. So, what is mixed number? So, mixed number is a whole number and the proper fraction are together. So, what are examples of mixed fractions? Mixed fractions na tayo. Examples of mixed fractions. Anyone, type your answers in the chat box. Okay, 5 and 1/2. Very good. Angelo, Irish, 1 and 2/4. 3 and 1/2. Okay, very good. Okay. So next is we have the like fraction and unlike fraction. So when we say like fraction, this is also known as the similar fractions. So denominators of the fractions are the same. So two or more fractions po ang like fraction or similar fractions. So examples of like fractions or similar fractions. So dapat 2 or more fractions yung ibibigay nyo. So they have the same denominator. So can you give me an examples? Examples of similar fractions. Yung iba nagta-type pa. Okay. So 4/2 and 9/2. So very good. So the denominators are the same. So 2. So for the unlike fraction, this is also known as the similar fraction. So kabaliktaran siya ng similar fraction. Denominators of the fractions are different. Okay, example. Okay, 2/1 and 1/3. Very good, Christian. So that is the similar fractions. Okay, very good. So next we have the unit fractions and the whole fraction. So for the unit fractions, the numerator of the fraction is 1. Okay, what are the examples of unit fraction? Okay, can you give me an examples of unit fraction? Ang unit fraction pwedeng isa lang siya kasi unit fraction. Give me one examples of unit fractions. Okay, 1/4. Very good, Anika. 1/2. Very good, Isaiah. How about for the whole fraction? The denominator of the fraction is 1. Okay, example of whole fraction. The denominators of the fractions is 1. Okay, 1. Denominator of the fraction is 1. Okay. Okay, very good. 3/1. So, yung denominator niya ay 1. So, 5/1. Very good, Ren. Very good. Okay. So, next we have the equivalent fractions. So, equivalent fractions, fraction with different numbers representing the same part of a whole. So, in equivalent fractions, there are 2 fractions with the same value. So, we'll discuss that because we will encounter that term as we go on with our discussion. Okay, so next we have the least common denominator. So, when we say least common denominator, that is the smallest of all the common denominators. So, how are we going to find the least common denominator? But before that, let me ask you a question. So, type your answers in the chat box. Okay, why do we need to find the common denominators of the similar fractions or unlike fractions? Why do we need to find the common denominators of the similar fractions? Anyone who can answer that question? Bakit natin kailangan hanapin yung common denominators of 2 or more dissimilar fractions? Why do we need to get the common denominators? Anyone who wants to answer? Any idea? Okay, can we add fractions with different denominator? Yes or no? Okay, very good, Mitch. So, ang sagot ni Mitch, so you can easily add them. So, if the denominators are the same, very good. Okay, so we cannot add fractions with different denominators. So, ayan, ang sagot nila ay no. Jan, Fuentes, Bangkiles, Claros, Taba, and then Pascual, and okay, natabunan na yun. Very good. So, we cannot add or subtract fractions with different denominators. Okay, so how are we going to find the least common denominators of two or more fractions? So you need to list the multiples of the denominators. Example, we have 1/3 and then 1/6. So list the multiples of 3 and list the multiples of 6. So for that multiples of 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and so on. So 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on. So as you can see, there are 3 similar numbers. So we have 6, 6, 12, 12, 18, and 18. So they have, in this slideshow, they have 3 common denominator. But we are looking for the least common denominator or the least common multiple. So we will choose 6. So the least common multiples of 1/3 and 1/6 is 6. So you just need to list the multiples and then pick the least common multiple. So that will be the least common denominator. Did you get it? Naintindihan niyo po? Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, very good. Ang bilis. Okay, yes. So now, let's find the common denominator of the following numbers. So get your show me board and you will write your answers in your show me board. Kahit wala na, sa scratch na lang po yung mga list, just write your answers in the show me board and then show it dyan po sa screen ninyo. Okay? And then don't forget to tally your scores. So are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes po.
Okay, very good. Okay. Yes, I will count 5. So, mabilis. So, mental tayo ngayon. Mental computation. So, I will count 1 to 5. When I tell to show your answers, you need to show your answers. Okay? Hold your show me board so that po makikita ko siya. Okay. Question number 1. What is the least common denominator of 1/5 and 3/10? Okay. Show your answers. Okay, show your answers. Okay, very good. So the least common denominator is 10. So the multiples of 5, we have 5, 10, 15, 20. For 10, we have 10, 20, 30. So don't forget to tally your score. So yung iba may 1 point na. Very good. Buksan niyo yung camera niyo para nakikita ko yung mga sagot niyo. Okay. Question number 2. What is the LCD of 9/15 and 1/4? Okay, show your answers. Show your answers. Okay, 15, 7, 60. Okay, so the correct answer is 60. So the least common denominator of 15 and 4 is 60. So very good. Next, third question. 3/4 and 5/7. Time's up. So show your answers. Show your answers. Okay, very good. So the correct answer is 28. So these are the multiples. So the LCD or LCM is 28. So next question. 6, 11, and 1/3. Time's up. So raise your board or show your answers. Okay, the answer is, okay, 33, 9, 32. Okay, so the answer is, okay, 33. So that is the least common multiple or the least common denominator. Okay. 7, 8, and 2, 9. LCD of 7, 8, and 2, 9. Raise your answers. Raise your board. Sanay na tayo ng raise your board sa room. So, the LCD of 7, 8, and 2, 9 is 72. Yes, very good. Next. 5, 6, and 7, 8. LCD of 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay. Okay na. So, show your answers. 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay. 24, 42, 28, 48. Okay. So, the LCD of 6 and 8 is 40,
24.
24. Oh, sorry, mali yung kinakabayan ko. So, the LCD is 24. Very good. Alam niyo so, very good. Okay. Next is 4. LCD of 2/3 and 1/4. Time's up.
9, 10, 15.
Okay, very good. 12. So the LCD is 12. Okay, look. 3/4 and 1/2. 3/4 and 1/2. Okay, time's up. So the LCD of 3/4 and 1/2. Okay, 4, merong 8. 8, may 8 na sagot, may 4. So the correct answer is 4. Okay. Next. 4, 9, and 8, 15. 4, 9, and 8, 15. Time's up. So raise your board. Show your answer. Okay, 45. 45. 45. Okay, so the answer is 90. The answer is okay, 45. So the answer is 45. So this is the least common denominator. Okay, next. And last number 10. 1, 6, and 4. 1, 6, and 2, 4. Okay, raise your board. Okay, ang bilis mo pa. Agad-agad. 12, 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay. Mali naman yun ako. Okay, so the answer is, okay, 12. Very good. Very good. Okay, will you please type your scores in our chat box? Okay, sige nga. Tingnan nga natin kung nakailan kayo. Okay, may 6, 5. Nagka-countdown ba tayo? 6, 5. 8, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, very good. So since you participate actively, you deserve a big like. Okay, very good. Okay. So now, let's proceed to addition and subtraction of fraction. But before that, let's watch this video.
This is how the least common multiples found. Write a list of each denominator's multiples down. The smallest number you can find in both of them is the least common multiple, aka the LCM.
The least common multiple can also be called the least common denominator, or LCD. Stays the same. The difference are the sum when you subtract or add two fractions.
3/6 of a pizza minus 1/4 on the LCM, which is 12, of course.
12 is the least common denominator.
Make equivalent fractions.
6 12ths and 3 12ths.
Then do the subtraction.
6 minus 3 is 3.
3/12 of a pizza at the pizzeria.
Find the least common multiple, that's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like an automatic reaction.
2/4 of a pizza plus 1/5. It smelled so good, we had to give it a sniff. The LCM was 20.
Denominator.
We found the equivalent quickly.
10 plus 14.
1420 gets up a pizza at the pizzeria.
Find the least common multiple, that's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like an automatic reaction. 5/6 of a pizza minus 1/3. I do the LCM with 6. And have you heard? It's also called the least common denominator. I found equivalent fractions. 6 and 2/6. Then I did the subtraction. Minus 2 is 3. 3/6 of a pizza at the pizzeria. Yum, yum, yum. Find the least common multiple. That's the first action. Next is finding equivalent fractions. Then do the addition or subtraction. Simplify like an automatic reaction.
Visit numberrock.com for exclusive content.
Okay, so the video is all about addition and subtraction of fractions. So these are the 3 steps in adding and subtracting a fraction. So step 1, you need to make sure that the denominators or the bottom numbers are the same. So you need to find first the LCD if the fractions are dissimilar fractions. Step 2, you need to find the equivalent fractions. And then after that, you need to add the numerators and put that answer over the denominator. And then the last step, we have simplify the fractions if needed. Okay, so examples. We have 1/4 and 1/4. 1/4 plus 1/4. Since these are similar fractions, so you will just copy the denominator and then add the numerator. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Copy the denominator and this will be the answer. Okay, next. 1/3 plus 1/6. So since the denominator are not the same, these are the similar fractions. So you need to find the LCD. So the LCD of 3 and 6 is 6. So we have 6. And then the equivalent fractions of 1/3 is 2 6. Equivalent fraction of 1/6 is 1/6. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Copy the denominator 6. So we have 3 6. So let's have another example. Okay, so let's solve this one. Okay, so let's solve 5/8 minus 2 6. Okay. So 5/8. Nakikita niyo po ba?
Opo.
Okay, 5/8 minus 2 6. So what is the first step? Since these are the similar fractions, so you need to find what?
Least common
LCD.
Okay, very good.
LCD.
denominator.
LCD.
You need to find the least common denominator of 8 and 6. So what is the least common denominator of 8 and 6?
24.
Okay, 24. So we have 24.
24, ma'am.
Opo, sa chat box ko ilagay po yung sagot po, ha? Okay, so let's put 24 dito po sa denominator. So second step is find the equivalent fractions of 5, 8, and 2, 6. So paano niyo yung gagawin? Ganito lang po. You just need to divide the denominator and then multiply it to the numerator. So it goes like this. For the first fraction, so we have 24 divided by 8. 24 divided by
3.
3 times 5.
15. 15.
Yung 15 po, dito na po siya sa taas. And then copy the operation. For the second fraction, to find the equivalent fraction, so we have 24 divided by 6.
4.
4 times 2.
18, 24. 4.
4 times 2.
4. 8.
Okay, we have 8. So lalagyan niyo yung 8 dito. And then, since the denominator po is 24, you can proceed to the operation. So 15 minus 8. Okay, very good. Ani kami sagot na. So the answer is 10 over 24. So, the operations in the numerator and then you will just copy the denominator. Is 724 in simplest form? Lowest term na ba ang 724? Yes. Okay, sabi ni Anika, yes. Bakit naka-lowest term na po ang 724? Paano nyo nasabing naka-lowest term ang 724?
Kasi po,
Sino yun? Si Isaiah. Bakit po naka-lowest term na yung 724?
kasi ma'am, mas mababa yung numerator sa denominator. Kasi po minsan,
Okay.
kapag minsan po kasi ma'am, mas mataas yung yung numerator kaysa sa denominator.
Okay, sa denominator.
Kaya po, kailangan lowest term.
Okay. Who else? 724.
Wala ng LCD.
Okay, wala ng LCD. Okay, so sabi ni Anika, wala na daw pong least common multiple. So, a fraction po is in simplest form kapag ang common denominator nila ay 1 na lang. Okay po? So, since ang common multiple na lang po ng 7 and ang common factor na lang po ng 7 and 24 is 1. So, therefore, this will be our final answer. 7/24. Did you get it?
Opo.
Opo. Sige, another example. Okay, let's have another example.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, second example. We have 9/10 minus 3/5. 9/10 minus 3/5. So, 9/10 minus 3/5. Similar or dissimilar fraction?
Similar.
Similar fraction. Similar. Okay po. So, since this is dissimilar fraction, what is the first thing that we need to do?
LCD.
Find the LCD.
Okay, find
Find the LCD.
10 and 5.
10.
Okay, 10. So, we have 10. Okay, so second is find the of 9, 10, and 2. Okay, thank you. So, to find the equivalent fractions of the first fraction, we need to divide the denominator. 10 divided by 10.
2.
Huh? 2?
1.
Okay, very good. 1 times 9.
9.
Okay, 9. Okay, 9. Next, copy the operation. For the second fraction, 10 divided by 5.
2.
2.
2.
3.
6.
What?
6.
Okay, very good. 6. Type your answers in the chat box. Okay, very good. Christine, Jade. May sagot na agad si Angelo. Very good. Okay, so next is, so the equivalent fractions of 3/5 is 6/10. Okay, so since parehas na yung denominator, we can now proceed to the operation. So 9 minus 6. Type your answers.
9 minus 6.
Okay, 3. Very good. So 3. Okay, and then copy the denominator. 10. 3/10. Naka-simplest form na po ba siya? O who wants to answer?
Yes.
Yulina. So 3/10, simplest form na po.
Yes po.
Bakit?
Ma'am Leslie, si Hana to. Gamit ko lang account ni Ma'am.
Ay, sorry. Hana. Okay, 3/10. Bakit naka-simplest form na siya, sabi mo?
Divisible by 1 na lang po.
Very good. So since the common factor of 3 and 10 is 1. So this is the final answer. Very good. Okay, next example. Okay, next example we have, we have 3 numbers. 1/2, 3/4, 1/8. We will add the 3. 1/2, 3/4, 1/8. So 1/2. So 1/2 plus 3/4 plus 1/8. Okay. Similar or dissimilar fractions?
Similar.
Okay, very good. So this is the similar fraction. What is the first step? Since the fractions are dissimilar.
Get the LCD.
LCD.
Sino yun? Okay, si Angelo. Get the LCD. What is the LCD of 2, 4, and 8?
8.
8.
8.
So 8. And then, next is, we need to find the equivalent fractions. Okay, for the equivalent fractions, we have 8. So first equivalent fraction of 1/2, what are we going to do to find the equivalent fractions of 1/2?
Divide.
Erica. Erica, for the equivalent fractions of 1/2, what are we going to do?
Divide.
Divide. What number?
8 by 2.
Okay, good. Divide 8 and 2. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. And then what next?
Multiply to the...
Okay, very good, Hannah. You need to multiply the quotient to the numerator. So 8 divided by 2 is 4 times 1 is 4. And then copy the operation. Next, for the second fraction, 8 divided by 4 is
2.
2 times 3.
6.
6.
And then copy ulit the operation. 8 divided by 8 is 1
1.
times 1 is 1.
1.
Okay. Next is we need to do the operation. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So that will be the numerator. And then copy the denominator. Okay. What kind of fraction is 11 over 8? Type your answer in the chat box. What kind of fraction? Kanina, na-review natin yun. What kind of fraction the numerator is greater than the denominator? Okay, very good. Fuentes. So this is improper fraction. So for us to reduce this fraction in lowest term, we need to do what? So we will do, we need to change the improper fraction to mixed number. So paano ba tayo nag-change ng improper fraction to mixed number? Anyone who still remember the process in changing the improper fraction to mixed number? Sige nga kung may nakakaalala pa. Paano tayo nag-change ng improper to mixed number? Isaiah Mitch. Anong gagawin natin?
Divide?
Divide? Divide what? Divide? Okay, that is correct. We need to divide the numerator by the denominator. So, ganito po yun. Para ma-refresh tayo. 11 divided by 8. Okay po. So, 11 divided by 8 is 1.
1.
Yes. So, 1 times 8 is 8. And then subtract. 11 minus 8.
3.
Okay, 11 minus 8 is 3.
3.
Okay, so this will be the remainder. So now po, 1, yung quotient, that will be the full number. The remainder will be the numerator. And then the numerator will be the denominator. Okay, so therefore po, our answer is 1 and 3, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, tama po ba ang 1 and 3, 8?
Opo.
Form na ba to find the simplest form? Anyone po? Simplest form na? Or we need to find the answer?
Simplest form na, ma'am.
Muna yung math. Okay, very good. Put your answers in the chat box. Excited kayong sumagot lahat. Very good. Napaka-active. Opo. 1 and 3, 8. Naka-lowest term na ba ang 1 and 3, 8?
Opo.
Opo.
Opo, ma'am.
Opo.
Bakit naka-lowest term na ang 1 and 3, 8? Paano mo nasabi? Angelo Paredes. You said that 1 and 3, 8 is in simplest form. Why?
Kasi ma'am, visible as 1 na.
Okay, very good. So 3 and 8 is only divisible by 1. So therefore, this will be our final answer. Okay, naintindihan na po ba?
Opo.
Try na po. Try to sige, tingnan natin. Try to answer. May sagot na siya. Sige, I will give you a number. Okay, so add 2/3 plus 1/9. Okay, try to answer 2/3 plus 1/9. And then type your answers in the chat box. Let's see if you really understand our discussion. 2/3 plus 1/9.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, tapos 18 times 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 6.
Okay, Lorraine, may sagot na siya. Okay. Hannah, may sagot na din.
18 divided by 9, 2 times 1 plus 2 equals
Nagko-compute pa si Isaiah. Sayang. Okay, napakabilis mag-solve. Very good po. So, common answer is 7/9. So, let's check. 2/3 and 1/9. Similar or dissimilar fractions?
Similar.
Dissimilar fractions. So, we need to find the
LCD.
Okay, very good. We need to find the LCD. What is the LCD? And
9.
Okay, 9. Oh, excited. Gusto talaga nila mag-mic. Okay, so 9. So the LCD of 3 and 9 is 9. So let's have this long line. And then the denominator is 9. So to find Imus mo na yung kindly your excited sila. Okay, so 2/3. 2/3. Equivalent fractions of 2/3 by dividing the numerator. 9 divided by 3?
3.
3 times 2?
6.
6. Yeah. And then the
Plus
9 divided by 1 by
1.
the operator. 6 plus 1.
7. 7.
Capital. Denominator. Okay. 7, 9. Simplest form or we need to find its lowest term?
Simplest form.
Simplest form.
Aren, bakit simplest form na yung 7, 9? Aren. Your man. 7, 9. Lowest term na ito. Bakit? Wala friend. Wala, natutulog na si Lara. Okay, Lara. 7, 9. Simplest form. Bakit na naka-simplest form na? Lara Bunda. Ako la friend ba din da?
The denominator and the numerator ay divisible by 1.
Yes. Okay, very good. The numerator and the denominator is only divisible by 1. Therefore, the numerator final answer. So, do you have any clarifications about our discussion? Okay na po? Nalinawan po ba kayo? Malinaw? Okay, so let's go back to the 3 simple steps in adding and subtracting fractions. What is step 1 in adding or subtracting fractions? Okay, I will call someone po. Okay, who wants to answer? Kindly unmute your mic. So, 3 simple steps in adding and subtracting fraction. What is step 1?
Ma'am.
First, get the LCD.
Isa-isa. O, sige,
ma'am.
Angelo, do you have answer? Or
Make sure the denominators are the same. If
Okay.
not, find the LCD.
Okay, very good. So that is step 1. So make sure the denominators are not the same. If the fractions are the similar fractions, you need to find the LCD. Okay, next. What is our step 2 in adding and subtracting fractions? Sino naman sasagot?
Ma'am, ako ma'am.
Sige, Isaiah Mitch.
Find the equivalent fractions.
Okay, very good. So, find the equivalent fractions. Paano natin hinahanap yung equivalent fractions? Isaiah?
By dividing. I-divide, ma'am, tapos i-multiply po dun sa numerator.
I-divide natin saan? Isaiah? I-divide natin sa?
Hello, ma'am.
Opo, i-divide saan?
I-divide po natin dun sa denominator, tas i-multiply po sa numerator.
Very good. So, second step is find the equivalent fractions by dividing the denominator and multiply to the numerator. And then, add the numbers and put the answers over the denominator. Okay, and what is the last step?
Mama ko.
Sino naman kaya? Hindi ba?
Mama ko.
Sino? Erica. Erica Lorraine. Lorraine. Malingit. So, sabi niya, we need to simplify the fraction. Okay, very good. So, that is the third step. We need to simplify the fraction. So, these are the 3 simple steps in adding and subtracting fractions. Okay po. So, now, okay, sabay-sabay nating sagutan yung short quiz natin. Okay po. So, I will paste po the link, tapos sasagutan natin. Okay po.
Opo.
Okay, saglit
Okay
lang.
po.
Kakaulit natin. Maglalaro muna tayo. Saan na ba yun? Ito.
Ma'am, pa-comment po ng link.
Okay, ito na po. Okay. Kindly click the link in our chat box and answer the online quiz.
Online.
I will give you 5 minutes to answer the quiz, and after that, sabay-sabay natin yung sasagutan dito sa screen ko. Okay,
Okay.
po?
Opo.
Okay. Don't forget to type your scores in the chat box.
Ma'am, open ko na lang yung mic habang naglalaro.
Ayun po yung mic. Ay, nakakapaglaro na ba yung iba?
Ma'am, wait, nag-loading. Nag-loading pa ako.
Opo, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, naglalaro na po ako. Kailan tayo answer? 8 divided by 10.
Brilliant.
Ano, ma'am? Ano ako?
Brilliant.
Praying for the right answer. Tanda ako.
Baka pindot ng sagot. Mag-solve.
4. LCP 6, 9, 18, 27, 9, 18, 6, 12, 18,
Kaya
18,
namin yung sagot mo.
18,
Ito yung mic mo.
18,
Kay Isaiah. Isaiah.
13, ma'am. Ilan ka na?
1, 4, 4,
Tapos 4 times 4.
Ayan, minute ko na kay Tala. Si Christian din na, inumute ko si Christian. Naririnig namin yung sagot mo. Mute natin. If you are done, kindly comment your scores in our chat box. Wala pa ata nakakatapos. Naglalaro pa din. Ay, wala pa rin tapos. Seryosong nagsusolve. Okay na ba?
Wait lang po.
Okay, sige, sige. Hintayin ko. Nagsasagot ka lang naman. Stop. Ako lang ang nag-stop ata. Mahina na yun. Okay, so let's answer our online quiz. Just type your scores in our chat box, ha? Okay, so let's play the online quiz. Okay, 5, 6 minus 4, 9. The answer is 7, 18. 9, 12 plus 5, 8. The answer is 1 and 3, 8. Okay, 7, 8 minus 5, 9. Answer is? Very good. 23 over 72. Okay, next. 7, 8 minus 2, 6. 13 over
Over 48.
24. Okay, next. 810 minus 3, 8. 17 over
1 over 40.
Okay, very good. Next. Power up pa. Kasi tama tayo. Lahat walang mali. Rank 1. Next. 3/4 minus 1/4.
1/2.
1?
Half.
1/2.
Okay. Good. 1/2. Ang gagaling. Next. 5/8 plus 4/8.
1 and 1/9.
1 and 1/8. Next. Number 7. 5/9 plus 1/2. 1 and 1/8. Okay, next. Question number 9. 1/4 plus 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
1.
Very good. And then, for our last number, may power up na binigay. Next, number 10. 2/9 plus 4/9.
2 over 3.
Okay, very good. 2 over 3. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Very good. So, that is our online. Wait lang. Okay, online quiz. So, do you have, so your scores, okay, ito na, may mga scores na sila dito. Okay, may naka 9, naka 7, 9, 6, 7. Okay, very good po. Okay, very good. Ang gagaling naman ng grade 6. Okay, so, do you have any questions po about our discussion?
Wala na po.
Okay,
Wala na po.
Okay, very good. So, meron ditong activity, nasasagutan nyo na lang din. So, kahit mamaya nyo na nasasagutan. So, ayun. And then, naka-record ito na, so pwede nyo siyang balikan. Ipopost ko mamaya para mabalikan yung discussion. Kung sakaling medyo nalito kayo sa pag-add or pag-subtract, pwede nyo siyang balikan. Okay ba? So, wala nang tanong?
Wala na po.
Wala na po.
Wala na po.
Ang gagaling na po. Ang gagaling ng grade 6. Okay. Thank you for your active participation. So, may like kayo lahat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. My big stars.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye po.
Mamaya ako sasagot.
Bye, ma'am.
Mag-10, mag-join na kayo para sa Pilipino, ha?
Okay, bye-bye!
9:40 pa rin. Bye-bye, ma'am.